Yeah, what's up, Rebels? Sunday walk and talk here in kind of beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. Man, it's like 70 something. It's nice out. Got a t-shirt. A little overcast, a little sunny. But man, the biggest issue with today, hey, you see all these trees with the white flowers on them? So those are Bradford pear trees. And if you don't know this, first off, they are garbage trees and they should all be cut down. Any arborist will tell you this. They might look nice, but they're not what they call stable. So they grow in a way that a lot of times they'll split in half and half the tree will like fall off. But also, I can't remember. I don't think that they're an invasive species, but they're not native. Like somebody brought them here or developed them or something. Anyways, they should all be cut down. But the biggest problem with is they smell like shit. Bradford pear trees smell like dead fish. They're disgusting, and our neighborhood is filled with them. And they're really gross. So on this walk today and over the next 3 weeks, I get to smell dead fish and shit. That's what I get to smell. So on to our walking conversation. You can't smell it, but I sure can. So what is up with everybody? I hope everybody had a good week. Training and business, everything is rolling on my end. I hope you guys are doing well in your life, personally and business and finance and relationships, and especially in training, because training is where you get huge amounts of satisfaction. You do out of relationships too. I shouldn't say that. So how is my training going? It's usually where we start things off. My training is going pretty well. Lifting up my arm. I should show you guys this. We'll see if it comes out. See that nice bruise? Yeah, I was walking backwards in the gym while talking to a dog. Yes, I was trying to get a dog that was in the gym to come outside and play. I was talking to a dog. And I was walking backwards, and I tripped over a fucking prowler sled, if you can believe that. And I landed on the top of it, and my arm landed on the top of the handle. So, yeah, don't walk backwards in the gym. I'm not sure if I actually damaged my tricep and my armpit and my the inside of my lat and the inside of my pec hurt. It was, I almost passed out. It was extremely painful. And I really wanted to just stop working. I was literally in the middle of running class. This happened. I wanted to go home right then and there. But we wrapped it up super tight, which I think saved some damage. But everything hurts, man. Overhead hurts, dips and push-ups and bench press are excruciating, to say the least. So yeah, be careful where you walk in your gym, and don't trip over things. So that's your life lesson for this week. Aside from that, my training, I should be starting a new training cycle coming this week. We will see. But with Gregor, I think I will be starting something new this week. Dog is killing me. She wants to stop and smell everything. So hopefully training cycle starts this week. We might do one more week of just like not super high volume work, being that you saw what just happened to my arm. So we'll see what happens over the next week, and that's that. Still working on my box squat program. This week is going to be a bitch. Tomorrow is 1 rep max parallel box. Woo! And it's going to be a killer. So my key secret, being the fucking garbage panda that I am. Yeah, so each week on Sunday night now, I get like the pre-made cookie dough take and bake cookies, and I literally bake 24 cookies on Sunday night. Won't lie, have a couple of them on Sunday night, and then I eat the entire lot of them while I am squatting. Mondays are a double session for me. And if you've ever done double sessions, they're always brutal. So my afternoon is kettlebell, and then I have to run class. And then after I run class at 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, then I start squatting. So when you run a double session, you're gonna eat a lot. So that's my garbage panda diet for double session squats. I'm still under 95 kilo, which is 205. Still. Let's eat, 3,000, 3,500. Let's eat 4,000 on squat day, and yep, still under 95 kilo. Unbelievable. I guess I should be thankful, but for anybody who has ever had to eat a massive amount of food, not necessarily to gain weight, but to maintain a weight, if anybody's done that, they know how miserable it is, and it is miserable. It's just not fun. It's just uncomfortable, but do what you got to do, right? That's the life of a lifter. So how's everyone else's training going in the gym? The wife's training is going very well. Her deadlifts are actually starting to come back a little bit. So she thinks that I say we as if I had anything to do with it. She thinks that she solved her problem with her back with deadlifts. It has to do with her grip. So she is working on that. Her deadlifts are coming back. Her bench press and her squat. Goddamn dog keeps having her leash go behind her leg. Her deadlift and her bench and her squat numbers are still going up, so we're super happy about that. She is 3-repping her previous competition max with no feet on the ground. So she's crushing it on bench press. Super happy for her. Who else is training? All of our people. Powerlifters are about to hit a super heavy week. It's their last super heavy week in training before they start to deload for the March 30th USPA meet. They have 2 weeks of deload, which again, for me as an endurance athlete with kettlebell sport, I do not understand a 2 week long deload. That kind of blows my mind. But anyways, it's what they do. She knows what she's doing. So they're doing well. Everybody's hitting some good numbers. Everybody feels good. We got no injuries on the team. And we got people hitting PRs just in their training. So we know they're going to be hitting some PRs competition. This is going to be a big competition. So super excited for that. Business, we are adding more cool stuff at Pride, which we are super excited about. Just little things here and there, deadlift platform and, more plates, make sure that we don't run out of plates, more bars, simple things like that. And trying to add some amenities, trying to finish up the shower. It's taking me forever. Just only so much time in the day, you know what I'm saying? Shit costs money too. I only got so much money. Screen printing business is coming along great. I usually don't talk about that on this stuff, but just thought that I'd mention it. We're doing a lot of cool orders for some cool customers. Super excited, and that business is starting to grow and do well, so I'm happy for that. AKLU is crushing it. Shipped almost all everyone's shirts this past week. Ran out of lifter booklets, actually. So with every shirt, we also throw in a lifter booklet. So they have to print up more lifter booklets, and I'll get everybody's shirt out hopefully on Tuesday. It's usually hard for me to leave the building. Usually I have things going on inside the building that I can't leave and go to the post office, so it makes things difficult to ship things. And holy shit, I went to FedEx and UPS last week to try and ship those things out. They want like fucking $10 to ship a t-shirt. I'm like, what are you, out of your mind? I don't think so. Back to the post office, $4.40 I think was the average for those. So yeah, the post office is the way to go. So that's that. Sunday walk and talk. So usually save my I don't know, my story. It's not a story. I already told you lots of stories. Usually save my message of the day until the end. My message of the day is to accept the truth. That's my message to you. I had a long conversation with some friends up in Canada over the old Facebook Messenger yesterday. And you know, I'm the person that I readily admit my flaws and my weaknesses and my mistakes. I'm one of those people. I'm completely open with it, and I'm totally okay with people calling me out for you know, mistakes that I've made or whatever, my flaws. But man, there are some people out there who have got some fucking glass egos. Holy shit, people. Are you fragile or what? Let me tell you what people don't like to fucking hear. People don't like to hear the truth. And that's all there is to it. If you are passionate about something, whether it be a sport or a skill or your job, but you're just not good at it, you know, I commend you on being passionate. And I love people that, I know a lot of people in many different sports that, you know, they're not even a high level amateur in the sport. But you know what? They're passionate and they work hard. And I love them. I love everybody that is passionate about something. But if you're masquerading as trying to think that you're the best and you're not, and somebody kind of slides that towards you that, you know, maybe you're not the best, and you like get fucking bent out of shape about it, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, your fragile ego, man, I don't know. You just gotta, toughen up. That's all I can say. There's a lot of people out there that just need to toughen up and harden the fuck up. I mean, you know, if you're not great at something, you're just not great at it. And that's all there is to it. So, you know, just harden up, people. Nice lady, one of my neighbors, running down the street. Yeah, just, you know, don't have a fragile ego. You gotta be able to take some shit in this world, okay? You know that whole thing, life's not fair. Lindsay and I grew up in very non-sympathetic, non-empathetic households, which is why Lindsay and I work together so well, because, you know, it just is what it is. Lindsay is naturally very stoic. She's not a very emotional person. And I try to be stoic as much as I can. But I definitely get upset about things here and there. And the big deal is that when you're trying to practice stoicism is not letting your emotions get the best of you, not letting your emotions dictate how you act or react. And that's something that I'm definitely trying to work on. So the problem is, I definitely tell people the truth, and a lot of people just don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that, they're not the best, or that they're not good at something. People don't want to hear that they are the ones to the blame for the problems in their life or the position that they're in. And people don't want to hear that they aren't owed anything. You have to earn everything in this life. And people don't want to hear that shit. Everybody wants to have a first place trophy. Everybody wants to be first place. Everybody wants to think that they're the best. And people want shit handed to them. And I'm sorry, it's just not the way life works. And unfortunately, when you say that to people and you try to get people to accept that reality, that's where people get really, really bent out of shape. And unfortunately, one of my, I'm not gonna say is a character flaw, but definitely part of my personality is that, growing up in a not so sympathetic environment, is that you have to learn the truth, and that is the truth. And the problem is, I wouldn't say it's a problem, but why so many people have a problem is that I will tell you the truth, and I will tell you if you're not great at something, and I will tell you that nobody owes you anything, and I will tell you that you have to earn everything. So I will also tell you that you're not special. We are. Everybody's individual, everybody's unique, and you are special in your own way. But collectively, as a group, as a nation, as a world, you're not special. Well, I shouldn't say this. You're not any more special than the next person, okay? Everybody deserves certain rights, and everybody deserves to live a good life. But beyond that, you're not owed anything. You have to earn it. And that's where you're not special comes into play. And a lot of people, well, they don't like to hear the truth, and that's all there is to it. Like I said, I'll admit my flaws, and I'll admit my mistakes, and I know that speaking to people and telling the truth, people don't always want to hear that. And that one thing that I'm trying to work on is not necessarily hiding that or keeping that from people, but delivering it in a nicer way. And that's something that, I'm trying to work on. Not necessarily apologize more for, my actions or my words, but apologizing if I made somebody feel bad. That's something that, I'm trying to work on. But at the same time, I'd also like you to take the message that, you need to just harden up and toughen the fuck up. So that's your message for this Sunday's walk and talk. It's a very long one for this week, but just accept the truth, accept things for the way that they are, and accept responsibility and bust your ass. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and please comment. Love it when you guys comment. We have little conversations out there in YouTube universe. And that's this Sunday's walk and talk. Thanks for watching. Peace.